Hello, Dizians of the Warp, the Webway, and YouTube. Today we're doing How to Win with Eldar, or Craft World, or Eldari, however you like to call them. I'm going to be covering Farseers today, and this is not going to take as long as normal, maybe longer, depending on how much I ramble, like I'm doing now. Quick rundown on the Farseer. On foot, he's movement 7, weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 2, strength 3, toughness 3, 5 wounds, 2 attacks, 9 leadership, and a 6-up save. He does come stock with a ghost helm that gives him a d6 whenever it suffers a mortal wound, adding 3 to the roll if the mortal wound was inflicted as a result of a psyker suffering perils of the warp. On a 5-up, the wound is ignored. He does have rune armor, which gives him 4-up invulnerable save, which is very useful. And then Runes of the Farseer. Once in each psychic phase, you can re-roll any number of dice used for this model's attempt to manifest or deny a psychic power. He is a psyker. This model can attempt to manifest 2 psychic powers during his phase, and can attempt to deny 2 psychic powers in the enemy phase. It automatically knows Smite and 2 other psychic powers from Runes of Fate Discipline. Now, the only difference between him and one on a Farseer jet bike is that the other one's on a jet bike and he has a 16-inch move with an extra point of toughness. He gets toughness 4. He gets 6 wounds as opposed to 5. And that's pretty much it. He has a 4-up save base because of the bike. But you're going to be using his 4-up invulnerable 9 times out of 10 anyway. He does have an extra gun of the Shuriken Catapult on the bike, which is assault 4 shots, and with the ballistic skill of 2, you're going to hit most of what you're aiming at all the time. And then, of course, he has the Ride the Wind rule. Again, he can only take from the Runes of Fate. So, what should you do with this guy? Well, generally, when I kit mine out, I put him on a Skyrunner, jet bike, Wind Rider, whatever you want to call it. For the extra movement, I put a Shuriken Catapult on him, just for the extra guns. And then I give him the Singing Spear, and it automatically wounds on a roll of a 2-up, and on both melee and ranged, and it has a 12-inch range and assault 1 rating. What powers should you take with this guy? Personally, I would take Fortune. It gives you basically a 5-up feel no pain roll, and that's actually pretty good for us, especially since we take so much damage from shooting or if somebody gets into melee with us. I would also recommend Doom if you're going to send your guys in or attempt to shoot at somebody. It's a little bit harder to wound. Doom is a Psychic Charge 7, and it allows you to reroll failed wound rolls against that unit until your next Psychic phase for everything. Guide is a good one. You can reroll failed to hit rolls for that unit's ranged weapons until your next Psychic phase. Always a good option, especially if you're going to be rolling a metric ton of dice. You're not always going to have the 3-up or the 4-up to hit. Sometimes you're just going to roll low, and it happens. So always, with this one at least, you can re-roll those, and then on average you'll do about another half of those. The other abilities he has, Executioner is just another form of Smite from what I'm reading. Does D3 mortal wounds to the nearest target unit. If unit is slain, the target unit suffers an additional, or if a model in the target unit is slain, the target unit suffers an additional D3 mortal wounds, so you have the option of doing some extra wounds, which is always cool. Will of Ashurian just allows you to pass morale tests within 6 inches of the Psyker on all units, so if you think you're going to get shot all to pieces, at least then you don't have to worry about losing guys to any more shooting. Mind War, I haven't really tried this one out yet, but essentially it allows you to do a character against character mind willpower check. So, haven't really looked into that one. One thing that would be kind of useful, especially if you have deep striking enemies, for 2 command points that you can use the stratagem Forewarned, which use this stratagem immediately after the opponent sets up a unit that is arriving on the battlefield as reinforcements within sight of one of your character units that is within 6 inches of a friendly Farseer. Or one of your Craft World units that is within 6 inches of Farseer. Your unit can immediately shoot at that enemy unit as if it were the shooting phase. So you get somebody who deep strikes a unit of Terminators in the back, and you decide, I don't want to lose my really expensive tank to them. Pop that stratagem and turn around and shoot him in the face with the biggest, strongest guns you can shoot him in the face with. And then at least it mitigates the damage. That's my basic thoughts on Farseers. I'm still filling out Psychers. I'm not really used to them just yet in 40k. What are y'all's suggestions and thoughts? Put them down in the comments below. And show me some of your painted Psychers. You know, join Edic Beer's painting challenge and let's see those models. Catch y'all in the next video. Alright, my buddy over at Amp Services is giving away a free free Warhound Titan. He's going to build and paint it live on his Twitch stream. The link is right in front of you at the moment. And all you have to do to enter to win this is be a follower and watch his channel and spend the in-channel currency to get tickets. You do not have to be a subscriber. There is no purchase necessary, blah, blah, blah. This is a great prize. He's a very good painter. Please go check him out on Twitch and give him a follow, and then start getting those credits up so that at the end of the month you have some to put in for tickets for the giveaway. He will post it anywhere in the world as far as I'm aware. If that changes, I will update you, or he will on his channel. But please go give him a follow, and if you like what he does, give him a sub or some bits or some donations towards new models and everything else. Y'all have a good one.